We've put sales on them. Yankees won again. Wait, only 2 RBIs, Bogart. Like 2 RBIs, that's ridiculous.
We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Tonight, an intriguing matchup between the Baltimore Orioles and the Boston Red Sox. It's Red Sox baseball, and it's coming up next. Martin Perez will be on the mound for the series opener. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, this guy has a 4-pitch repertoire, right? And those are a lot of nice options to have. You can go hard, soft, you can go in and out. And anytime you have 4 pitches, if you can throw them for strikes, you have the big advantage.
Now at the plate, Jose Iglesias. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. First pitch on its way. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Benintendi's got it, and there's one away. And now the starting lineup for the visiting Baltimore Orioles. Nero, give us what you have on this lineup as they start a new series.
Well, Matty, this lineup's going to have to find a way to score early. Get this pitcher uncomfortable, stay on the attack, get into the bullpen. That's the name of the game. They let this guy settle in. He'll breeze through 7 strong.
And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. Guys, this Red Sox ball club entering play here tonight. They come in off a loss last time out, but they've been playing well. Winners of 5 straight prior to that game.
Yeah, Matty, I don't think yesterday's loss should be a focus on this team whatsoever. I think they showered that one off. They had a big winning streak coming into their last game. Dropped that one, but let's see if they start another winning streak today.
So here's Trey Mancini as he begins this one as the 4th leading hitter in the American League.
What a terrific season this guy's having. Up near the leaders in batting average. Without a doubt, the highest average and the best hitter on this team.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he gets ahead 0-1. Takes this the other way to right. Verdugo's got it, and with it, the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles. O's 0. Sox coming to the plate. You're watching Major League Baseball on the Show. Wade LeBlanc gets the ball for the Orioles in this one. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, if you're looking for Achilles heel from this pitcher, this jumps right out at you. Right-handed batters are hitting over 300 on the season against this guy. That's something he's going to have to improve on if he expects to pitch well in this one.
Into the box, Kevin Pillar. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. The pitch. Bouncer to the left side. Alberto has it. Throw on to first in time. 1 away. With that, here's how the hometown Red Sox line up in this one. Anybody catch your eye, Dan?
Well, you have to be really impressed with what J.D. Martinez does for this offense. This guy knows how to drive in runs. Had over 25 runs batted in last month. You've got to pay attention to how he goes about it. Ground balls, fly balls, home runs, any way to drive in a run, and that's what he's doing. He tries to have a major impact on every game he plays in.
Guys, the Orioles, as they begin play here tonight, 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, we had a saying in Texas, hit or get left behind. And that's exactly what this team did in their last game. Scored a bunch of runs, but good approach at the plate, working the ball to all gaps. Line to line, this team swung the bats well. I'm going to be looking for that again in this one.
The 1-1. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. Pitch on the way. Swing and a miss as he ran that two-seamer right by him for the second out.
One of the big advantages to pitching ahead in a count if you're a pitcher, because you have to cover both pitches if you're a hitter. You have to cover the off-speed and the fastball. And in a 1-2 count, you might be sitting off-speed, and what happens? He gets the fastball, and he can't catch up to the express.
Here's J.D. Martinez, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. And he begins the game just a single dinger shy of 30 for the year so far. But fastball misses downstairs, and it's 2-0 now.
Hey, you want to talk about being in a zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
3-0 now.
I wouldn't be surprised if he had the green light here. Matter of fact, I know he's got the green light here. He's looking for something set or cut, and he's looking to do damage.
Swinging away, and now the count will be 3-1. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. Grounder down the line at third. And that's a fair ball as this one gets by him at third.
Hey, there's a nice knock by the 3-hole hitter. I know there's 2 outs, but they always say with your man coming up, the number 4-hole monster, as soon as he steps in the batter's box, there's a runner in scoring position.
And that brings in Xander Bogaerts. Power is a big part of his game, of course.
Fuego lately, a boatload of homers over his last 10 games.
Yeah, usually, Dan, guys get hot throughout the course of the season, but not like this. Hot and hot with damage.
First offering on its way. And he takes ball 1. So let's take a peek at the umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Matthew Ross.
Well, D-Row, you better be ready to swing. With Matt Ross behind the dish, big zone.
Yeah, you know coming into this one, you better pull the trigger. If something's close, Matt Ross is going to punch your ticket.
2 balls and no strikes for Bogaerts.
He's gone back-to-back with off-speed stuff to start this AB, and neither has found the zone. He's trying to pitch him backwards, but that only works if you can get them for strikes. Now he'll probably have to challenge him.
Here's Bogaerts in the air out to deep left field. It bangs off the billboard, and it's out of here. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left, number 28 on the season, and that gives the Red Sox a 2-0 lead.
What a way to start this one off. Scoreless top of the frame, and you answer with a bomb in the bottom of the first.
So here's Michael Chavis now. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. So far on the year, Chavis is carrying around a batting average in the 320s. That's what you might call potent.
These are the stats the oppositions look at. Being great with runners in scoring position. He has certainly been that, and he's able to slow the moment down.
Two and one to the Red Sox first baseman.
Hasn't seen a heater yet in this at-bat. One might be coming right here.
Hard on the ground toward short. Iglesias is there. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. So the Red Sox strike for two on the two-run homer. Second inning coming up. It's now 2-0 Boston. And here's Renato Nunez. It was a 2-for-4 effort for him in Wednesday's game.
Renato Nunez.
Here's the first pitch. Ball one as he lays off below the zone. Takes this the other way to right. And a base hit, so early trouble to lead off the inning.
A nice leadoff single to start the second right there. They're already down. They got to find a way to stay on the attack and get back in this game. We'll see how they play it here.
Judge his fall for the season. God, fall run judge is just terrible. Oh, fuck.
And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. Anthony Santander the next to bat. Now a swing and he pops him up. And I believe, yes, the umpire signaling for the infield fly rule.
All right, let's take a quick look at how the Red Sox set up Beaton. And let's focus our attention on Xander Bogaerts, shortstop, up the chute. One of the best in the business, one of the smoothest players in the game. We talk a lot about Robinson Cano and how he goes about his business at second base. The X-Man is no different at shortstop, and the bat plays too.
Austin Hayes the next to bat. He enters play with 14 home runs to his credit this year.
Three wide for the lead. Chastain in the middle. Kyle outside. And Austin Hill on the bottom. They're at 3 and 4 wide all over the racetrack. Chase Elliott didn't get a great start. You can see he's struggling back on the bottom. He's lost 6-8 spots. Kyle to the point.
Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there. Slack hard the opposite way, but this will hang just long enough for him to run it down in shallow right for the second out.
Takes that third spot.
In now for the O's, Pedro Severino. On Wednesday. Trying to hang a zero. Here's the pitch. A ball and no strikes.
Big push for Majesty.
Comes back with the cutter and gets it by him. 1-1 now. Hit hard to third.
Running to third.
First is going to be in time, and the Oriole threat goes by the wayside as the inning is over. Orioles strand a couple. They trail things here 2-0.
Result for Hank from looking
the second. First pitch of the at-bat. Too low, 1-0. Devers, 23 years old. He's in his 4th season as a major league player.
Moving on, Chastain for third. He'll get that spot.
There's a fastball that time runs a bit too tight. It's 2-0
Yeah, he just isn't that sharp on the mound right now. Had a rough start to the first inning, and now he's slowing down out of the gate here in the second. Some adjustments need to be made, and fast.
Into the corner and slicing a foul. Now the 2-1 pitch. Pulled toward right center field. Mancini moving back. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
All right, let's take a look at the defensive alignment for the Orioles. And let's focus our attention on one of the most dynamic defenders in our sport.
It's not surprising.
Jose Iglesias. I want to tell one of our camera guys, do not take your lens off this guy, because he is going to make a highlight reel play every game, and I guarantee something goes down today.
And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Pedroia, affectionately nicknamed Laser Show. He's currently in the first year of a new 2-year contract. The 1-0. It's a fastball that misses.
How is that a ball? That's a strike.
Shoots this one over to first. And that'll find its way into right field for a 1-out single.
Nothing fires me up more than watching an offensive player stay inside a baseball and drive it the other way.
So a runner at first with one man gone. And from the on-deck circle into the batter's box comes Christian Vasquez. Part of the strike zone, a dangerous pitch with the changeup, but he laid off.
Not the ideal location for a changeup up in the zone, but he got away with it.
A 1 pitch on its way. Fastball called for strike 2.
I get it. He wants to see this guy's repertoire, but now he's behind in the count. Puts himself in a tough spot to hit.
0-2, here it comes. On the ground now for Iglesias. This could be 2. To second for 1. On to Davis for a side retiring double play. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after this. Here's Chris Davis now. Lifetime against Martin Perez. He's got 3 base hits in 19 tries. And on 10 occasions, he's been a strikeout victim. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. Davis, who's often called Crush Davis. He's a veteran of 13 years at the major league level, which really points to the...
What? What?
Consistency he's shown since he first broke in.
Hate to do it, but I've got to question the pitch calling right there. With a guy like this at the plate, you got to attack him with your fastball instead of pitching him like he's a middle-of-the-order power guy.
Down the first baseline. Reined in. Throw to first. in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. And with one away, time for a check of the standings in the American League East as you get a look at where these two teams find themselves entering play. Striding into the box, Jose Iglesias. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First offering on its way.
Jumped ahead with strike one there, and that's something he's going to do a lot of in this start. He doesn't have lights out stuff, so it's important for him to be pitching ahead and have the hitters on their heels.
Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now. 0-2. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
It's so hard to hit when you're behind the count 0-2, right? You have to protect for the fastball. You have to look for the soft stuff down and away. You're really at a disadvantage when you fall behind 0-2.
I dominated Blue Jays because I play a left-hander. I'm playing a lefty again for the Orioles.
At the plate, Ramon Urias.
The party and I left and he joined back. And I guess he's going to sleep now. I don't get what the hell he's doing. I don't know, because he's upset with the Wi-Fi. He's doing this dumb shit. I don't know, maybe it might be. Oh, he just went off.
Philosophies on it. So, Dan, what was your approach at 0-2 counts?
My philosophy is this. I think the last thing you want to do.
He should have got a ladder. The way one time where he didn't want to pay $35 for internet. And now you complain you don't have internet. Oh, you fucking idiot. Fucking dog is so stupid. But then you play for fucking AC. I don't get him. It makes sense.
Lifted down the line in left. And that gets down, and we'll see if that's extra bases. Not in time, and he's in there with a double. Scoring position now with a 2-out double here in the third. And as you can see right there, he's now third on the Orioles in that category. And here's the big right-handed power threat, Trey Mancini. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. Against left-handed pitching so far this season, Mancini has a batting line residing in the 290s, looking to boost that even higher here. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone.
Hey, stop. Okay. Ah.
And he misses 2-1.
Stop that.
Count even at 2-2.
No, don't whine. No. You're whining.
Hit hard down the right field line. But that's a foul ball.
You're lucky if you get one pitch a night right down the middle. Cannot be late on that fastball.
There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Going back is the left fielder, and it's gone into the monster seats. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left, and even 30 home runs on the year as the Orioles have come back to tie this one at 2.
Now I want to have tied with him, but not one.
I can tell you one thing. You might get away with throwing a ball in that location in the minor leagues, but when you get one up like that in the zone right over the plate against these guys, you're going to get exactly what he got. A really bad result.
And for Blake now, Renato Nunez. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball 1. A base hit in his first trip. Hit hard on the ground is short. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. But the Orioles strike for 2 thanks to the 2-run home run. We play 2.5, and we're deadlocked now at 2 apiece.
Huh?
Back here now as the Red Sox are ready to bat in the third inning, and as they do, it's worth mentioning that their lineup has been one of the best in baseball this year. Within the league, they rank among the leaders in batting average, on-base percentage, and slugging. When asked about their offense, the players I talked with all brought up how multifaceted their talent is, saying they've got guys that can spray the ball around, guys that work counts and draw walks, and of course plenty of guys that can go deep and drive in runs. Their numbers certainly confirm that, guys.
All right, Heidi, thank you. First pitch of the at-bat. And that's cut on and missed, 0-1.
Like that pitch there, lefty on lefty matchup, curveball away to a lefty, smart pitch.
Check swing, but he held up in time, 0-1.
Even though he was fooled in the box right there by that pitch, he was able to keep his hands back, not overcommit, and stay in this at-bat.
Now here's the pitch. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball.
You can't tell when he was on the slate. I'm going to say you know it's called already. We are 6 minutes.
Changeup called strike 3 as he rolls his eyes at the call. 1 away. And with 1 away, time for a check of the standings in the American League East as you get a look at where these two teams find themselves entering play.
Come on.
Next up for the Red Sox, Kevin Pillar. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. From the stretch. 1 out, nobody on. Ball 1.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Pulls this one in the air out to left. Santander waits on it, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Now batting, left fielder, Andrew Benintendi.
The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike 1.
Hey, this is a huge at-bat right here. This pitcher wants to end this inning and have 3, 4, 5 due up to start the next inning.
And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Line drive to center field. A dive, and oh, he can't hang on.
Boy, after that base knock right there, D-Roll, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some necessary adjustments at the plate. Anytime you're getting a knock every day of the week, you're doing things right. He's keeping that front shoulder tucked, staying inside the ball, not trying to do too much.
And that misses for ball 1. Change up low, 2-0.
Now this is the kind of count this guy feeds on at the plate. You can bet he's geared to hit the fastball right here.
Here comes the 2-0 pitch. And he fouls this one off. Two balls and a strike. Here it comes. Hard on the ground towards short. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. Red Sox leave 1. We're through 3, tied 2 apiece. All set for the start of the fourth, and set to go as the third baseman, Hunter Alberto.
Hunter Alberto.
First pitch on its way. And here's a ball hit in the air. Verdugo is over near the stands as he makes the catch for the first out.
Now batting, left fielder, Anthony Santander.
Digging in the switch hitter, Anthony Santander. He popped out in his first trip. Now here's the pitch.
Man, this guy's been incredibly efficient so far in this one, mostly because he's getting ahead. 70% of the batters he's faced, he's thrown a first pitch strike to.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch.
Oh, that's off the plate.
Now a fastball awfully close, but he doesn't get the call. It's 2-2 now.
He started this guy backwards, couple of off-speed pitches early, followed by back-to-back heaters. He can go either way he wants to go right now.
Verdugo waits on it. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Now batting.
So with two gone here in the fourth, let's check out our pitch speed comparison for the two starters. And a fairly wide disparity there, almost 10 miles an hour, in fact, from 97 all the way down to 88 miles an hour. Settling in now, Austin Hayes. Hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, but as he walks to the plate right here, he feels good building off that last AB. He hit that ball on the screws.
And looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. Hit on the ground out to short. Bogarts has it. Throw in time, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Orioles. We'll go to the bottom of the fourth, all even at 2 apiece. Bottom of the inning now, and that'll bring up the power-hitting shortstop Xander Bogaerts.
The last at-bat, Matty V, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
First delivery to him on the way. Bogaerts flat out dominates against left-handed pitching. Makes a lot of contact, and hard contact at that. No doubt one of the biggest threats in the sport in these types of matchups.
Yeah, Matty, it's a pretty special skill set to have.
And a reach to his backhand, but he can't come up with it, and the leadoff man's aboard. So make it 2 hits for him in this one as he's on base here in the home fourth. And you can see right there he currently sits second on the Red Sox in that category. To the plate now, Michael Chavis, as he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. On the ground now for Iglesias. This could be 2. 1 there on to first, and it's a double play. The second they've hit into in these first 4 innings, and there are 2 away now.
It's hard to do anything with a pitch like that that's below the zone. And if you do anything with it, most of the time, this will be the result. A double play on a good pitch down in the zone.
Here now is Rafael Devers. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. He's set, and the pitch. Swing and a liner. And that's in there, so perhaps some life here with 2 men out.
Hey, D-Roll, that's just what you want to do. Keep the pressure on. He's given up a couple of runs early already in this game, and now he gives up the 2-out single.
Yeah, no chance right there. You want to make this guy work. You want to try and get into their pen as quick as possible. And if 2-out knocks are the answer, then so be it.
Lined but speared on a hop. And he'll go the short way to retire the side. One left for the Red Sox. Through 4, we're deadlocked at 2 apiece. Back now at Fenway Park, and here's Heidi Watney with a report.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the state of the Orioles offense with their manager between innings, and he said they just aren't putting enough competitive at-bats together right now. He thinks they need to slow the game down a little bit when they get into the box. Top to bottom, they're hitting into way too many outs early in the count and not letting the at-bats develop. He's all for picking on a good pitch to hit when it comes, but they need to make sure they're doing more damage on the swings that they're taking.
Okay, thank you, Heidi.
The catcher, number
Pedro
20.
Severino digs in at the plate. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Now here it comes.
That's a ball.
The 1-0. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. There to make the play is Chavis, and there's one gone.
The first baseman, number 19, Chris Davis.
So the bases are empty with one man gone. And up next, the left-handed power bat of Chris Davis. Here's the first pitch to him. Low for ball 1.
Count 1-0.
The pitch is circle change just a bit inside, and it's 2-0 now. Two balls and a strike to the Orioles first baseman.
Gutsy pitch right there. 2-0 changeup for a strike. Good call by the catcher. Great execution by the pitcher.
A shot down the first baseline, but this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. 2 runs, 4 hits, and no errors for the Orioles so far. And another foul ball. The 2-2 one more time.
You could pretty much book it that a fastball's coming. A challenge fastball right here. He cannot allow the 9-hole hitter to get on base with the top of the order looming.
Fouled off. A payoff pitch one more time. And he popped him up. Bogarts shading to his right. 2 down.
The batter, number 11, shortstop, Jose Iglesias.
So it's back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring up the shortstop, Jose Iglesias. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Liner towards second. That gets down, and the inning continues. Throwing to second. The tag, and they'll get him at second, and with that, the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles. We've hit the halfway point, tied at 2. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. During the commercial break, I talked about the Red Sox offense with the Boston manager. And one thing he mentioned is how well they're doing at simply putting the ball in play. They currently have more than 1 hit per inning, and looking at strikeouts, they only have 2. So far, the recipe for success has been to make contact early and often.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Now at the plate, Christian Vasquez, as we move past the halfway point in this one and begin the bottom of the 5th.
Christian Vasquez.
First pitch of the at-bat.
Yeah. 0-1 the count.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike. I got the count 2-2.
Softly hit out toward short. Throw in time as he's called out on a bang-bang play at first. Well, it certainly was a bang-bang play, so no surprise here that they're giving it another look, and they may decide to challenge the call on the field.
Yeah, definitely one of those bang-bang plays, and looking at it right here again, I still don't know if I can tell for sure. Going to be interesting to see what they decide to do here.
Now, an indication from the dugout is that they will not challenge the call on the field, so the runner is indeed out. And the next up will be Alex Verdugo. First time up, he went down looking.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system, especially now he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
0-1 the count. Now the pitch. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Two runs. Set and the 1-1 pitch. Started to go around there. Looked like he held up in time. No, strike 2, says the third base umpire. 1-2. Here it comes. Swing and a line drive, but right at the shortstop for the second out.
Now batting, center.
Stepping up now, Kevin Pillar. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1.
Hey, he's close to having another quick inning right there with 2 quick outs. He's been very economical with his pitches, and if he continues to go like this, the bullpen might get a day off.
2 out, nobody on. 2-0 now.
2 balls, no strikes.
3-0 now.
Hey, he's had great command all day. Want to see how aggressive he is in the zone with a 3-ball count.
And this is taken for a ball. He walked him, and the Sox have themselves a 2-out base runner.
3 of those pitches were definitely out of the zone, but that last pitch looked pretty darn good to me. You're not usually going to get many favorable calls on 3-0, though. You have to earn that spot.
So it's a runner at first with 2 gone, and with it brings the left-handed swinging Andrew Benintendi. becomes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
Inside, ball one.
Now the 1-0. Runs a bit inside for a ball. Pilar leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Now a check swing, but it's strike one anyway, says the home plate umpire. Hit high and deep to straightaway right field. Mancini moving back to the track. He can't get there, so the inning will continue. And the run will score all the way from first. It's a 3-2 ball game.
When this thing left his bat, I started thinking it might have enough to get out of here. Didn't quite carry enough, but it does one hop the wall off the track, and he cruises into second with an RBI two-bagger. You'll take that every day of the week.
And that'll bring up J.D. Martinez as he'll take a look at ball one. The 1-0. And 2-0 as this one's taken low.
Now you can see he's working around this guy right here. Why not? First base is open. Walk wouldn't be the worst thing in this spot.
The 2-0 pitch. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
There's absolutely no need to challenge him in this situation right here. Do yourself a favor, be smart, nibble a little bit, maybe use his aggressiveness against himself.
Smoked on the ground left side. And that's through into left, a base hit. And they're going to hold that runner at third base, as even with two away, they didn't like their chances there.
Chalk up another multi-hit game for this guy. He is absolutely on fire. He's been on a nice hot streak as of late, and I don't see it ending anytime soon.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now. Now a ball lined to the left side. Foul. Runners at the corners, 2 men out. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
Wow, great pitch right there, right? Changing speeds. How about that straight changeup? How about that swing? Howdy, if you're waving at me.
Looking to keep this a 1-run game, the pitch. Stays alive, still 0-2. Nothing in 2, the pitch. Runners on first and third, 2 away. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. The 0-2. And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball one. And he'll get to see another one. It'll be the 10th pitch of this at-bat. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. The 2-2 pitch.
You take the mound every half inning as a pitcher, hoping to get out of the inning in 9 or fewer pitches. This guy at the plate's fouled 9 balls off. This at-bat is epic.
This one misses, and that'll fill the count here. 3-2 with 2 away.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
He's set. The payoff pitch. Ball 4.
Ball 4.
Man, as a pitcher, I can tell you that is so frustrating. He's got 2 outs, and he wants to get that 3rd out as quickly and painlessly as possible, but that hitter makes him work his tail off, and he still loses him.
Now here comes the Oriole manager up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And a change is coming here, and that's going to do it for Wade LeBlanc. So he'll depart here in the 5th after working just 4 2/3, and he's on the hook for the L unless this one turns around. Miguel Castro answers the call to pitch here in a big spot. He inherits a bases loaded jam, but needs just 1 out to get out of it. Michael Chavis will be the first one to greet him, and he'll bat in a big spot here. Bases loaded and 2 out in the inning. From the stretch. Bases are loaded here, 2 down. Easy take there as the off-speed pitch misses well inside. The set and the 1-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
It often becomes harder to hit the zone when the pressure starts to heat up.
The set and the 2-1. Line toward the gap in left center. And this will get down and make its way to the monster for extra bases. 2 runs have scored. Now the relay home. Throw won't get him.
Some guys just rise to the occasion when the lights are the brightest, and he's definitely in that category. He's been a clutch hitter all year, and here's another in a long line of clutch ABs.
Yeah, and that adds 3 more ribbies to his already impressive total. So now to the plate, Rafael Devers. As the first pitch sinker misses to him, it's ball 1.
Well, I think he's got to find a way out of this jam and limit the damage. If he's unable to do that, this game could get away from him.
4 runs here in this half inning. Hit back up the middle. Iglesias to his left. He's there. Throw in time, and they stop the bleeding as this side is retired. So they nearly bat around here as 8 men come to the plate, and they push across 4 runs. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. It's the Red Sox 6 and the Orioles 2. Top half of the 6th about to get started, and that'll give way to the rookie second baseman, Ramon Urias.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
Behind 0-2 now. Heading out towards shallow right. Playable for Verdugo, and there's one gone.
Up next for the Orioles, the right fielder, Trey Mancini.
Digging in and looking for more, Trey Mancini. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier.
It'll be interesting to see if they use that changeup in this at-bat. That last at-bat, that was a changeup he hit for a home run. I'm going to see if this time they don't go to more fastballs and curveballs.
Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
Hey, this is a real pesky hitter right here. As a pitcher, you really like to keep this guy off the bases. This is a guy that kind of sets the tables for big innings.
2 balls and 2 strikes to Mancini now.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And that misses there, so he runs the count full now.
Wow, from 0-2 to 3-2 on that last pitch on 2-2 wasn't even close. He had this guy in the ropes, but now he let him right back into this at bat.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Hammered the other way to deep right field. Running hard, he's digging for second. And that will hop over the wall now as he'll be awarded second base here. It's a ground rule double.
Well, he definitely puts a charge into this one, and the outfielder has 0 chance to make a play on it. Next thing you know, the relievers in the pen have another ball to warm up with.
In now, Renato Nunez. High in the air and deep to straightaway left. Racing back the left fielder. Gone. Over the monster for a home run. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. Home run number 15 for him thus far. And they cut the gap here. It's now 6-4.
Hey, that wasn't a particularly good pitch right here. This guy doesn't get away with very many mistakes. He's going to have to do a better job pitching out of the middle part of the plate.
Standing in now, Hanser Alberto. As he takes a called strike on the black, it's 0-1. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Weak roller right side. Throw in time at first for route number 2.
The left fielder, number 25, Anthony Santander.
Coming to the plate now, Anthony Santander. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Here's the first pitch to him. Inner third let go. It's a called strike. Pulled high in the air out to left field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. But the Orioles strike for 2 thanks to the 2-run home run. On to the bottom of the 6th. It's the Red Sox 6 and the O's 4. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and that'll give way to the veteran second baseman, Dustin Pedroia.
Dustin Pedroia.
First delivery to him on the way. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1. And now a right-hander up and throwing in the Baltimore bullpen. The windup and the 0-1. Swung on and missed. He didn't even come close to contact on a ball way out of the zone. 1 out.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Into the box now, Christian Vasquez. As he'll come up empty that time on a sinker, it's strike one. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1.
Wow, that pitch wasn't even close, and he almost chased it. If I'm the pitcher, I'm going to expand the zone even more on the next one.
A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. 1 out, nobody on. Tried to hold up there, appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. And he struck him out as well. So the bottom of the order providing little resistance here, and there are 2 away.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
Into the box, Alex Verdugo. As with 2 away, he'll swing and miss at the first pitch. It's 0-1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Oh, 0-1 count, and the pitch. Lays off the slider, and it's 1-1.
You know he's probably cheating on that inside pitch after he got jammed earlier. If you're on the mound right now, you want to try to hit that outside corner, and there's a pretty good chance you'll get him to roll over something.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Pulled toward right center field. Hayes on the run for it. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. Down in order go the Red Sox. They still lead it 6-4. Leith Hembry is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 37, Heath Hembry.
Leading off the inning, Austin Hayes, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Austin Hayes.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Popped him up. There to take it in is Bogaerts, and that's the first out.
The catcher, number 28, Pedro Severino.
Stepping into the box, Pedro Severino. Third at bat in this one. He's bounced out and popped out in his 2 previous trips. A ball and no strikes.
Count 1-0.
Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike.
Big fastball is definitely this guy's MO coming out of the bullpen.
The 1-1 home is taken high above the zone.
I got 2-1 the count.
Into center field, line drive, base hit.
The first baseman, number 19, Chris Davis.
Chris Davis at the plate now, as he will swing and miss on a fastball on the outer half. It's strike 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2. That misses 1-2.
Hey, the fish ain't biting there on that 0-2 breaking ball, but you got to be careful because this pitcher might throw him another one.
The 1-2. Still a ball and 2 strikes. And a good curveball that time as it's taken for a called strike 3, and there are 2 away.
Big curveball for the strikeout there, and that came after an absolute missile of a fastball. Even if you recognize the breaking ball out of the pitcher's hand, it's so hard for hitters to sit back long enough after they've seen a really good fastball. Only the best can keep their hands back on those.
Here's the shortstop now, Jose Iglesias. Pilar's there. And the inning is over. 1 left for the Orioles. Score remains steady at 6-4. Sean Armstrong gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Sean Armstrong.
Last half of the 7th here, and that'll bring up the outfielder, Kevin Pillar.
The center fielder, Kevin Pillar.
First pitch coming, here it is. Starts him out with a slider for a strike.
Yeah, he made up his mind early to take the first pitch because that thing was right down the middle.
0-1, here it comes. Armstrong stands 6'2" and throws from the right side. He was taken in the 18th round back in 2011.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
This is line to left. And that's a fair ball as it'll head for the 3-10 sign on the monster. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
When it left his bat, I thought it might squirt foul, but it hugged the line and found its way into the corner. Thought it might be a little bit closer play at second, but he cruised in there with relative ease.
And that'll bring up the left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Outside for a ball, 1-1.
Clearly staying away from him in this at-bat with that runner in scoring position tells me they're trying to force him to reach for something and maybe roll over on it.
This is pulled into right. That's in there. Base hit. And they'll get it in quickly. It's 1st and 3rd now with nobody out.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Looked like the guy on second had to respect it and freeze a little bit.
They had to freeze there for a second to make sure that line drive gets down, but eventually does get to third base.
So runners at the corners now. Nobody out. And that'll bring up the dangerous bat of J.D. Martinez. Here comes the first pitch.
1-0.
Ooh, he's really in trouble, and it's just getting worse and worse and worse. This guy needs to find the strike zone in the worst way.
Runners at the corners here, nobody out. Now, oh my, this ball is crushed. Look at it go. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. So a 3-run shot to left center and even 30 home runs on the year, as this is now a 5-run cushion.
Boy, talk about how an inning can get away from you, right? 3-run homer already in this inning. They've yet to give up an out, and this could turn out to be one of those really ugly innings.
Richard Blyer comes on now, and he'll take over with nobody out in inning number 7.
one.
Xander Bogaerts will stand in here, but before he does, let's take you back to the very first inning. This was a 2-run home run right out of the gate that really got these guys off to a fast start. He's set. Here it comes. Line towards center field. And another base hit for him. Now 3 for 3 in this one.
First game of a new series, and he's already sitting on 3 knocks right now. The pitching staff might have to make an adjustment going forward.
At the plate, Michael Chavis. As he'll look at a changeup that drops below the knees for ball 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. The 1-0 home is in there for strike 1. Bogaerts takes off. Hit hard back up the middle, and that finds its way through for a base hit. And the throw will come in quickly from center, so despite the hit and run, they won't get the extra base here.
Wow, that's surprising right there. Hit and run tactic used to perfection. Balls hit to the outfield. The batter does his job. I don't know how that runner's standing on second still. You tip your hat to the outfield to get it in super quick, but he's got to take the chance to get the third.
To the plate now, Rafael Devers. As the first pitch years have been high, it's ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Now the 1-0.
Outside.
Well, nothing can make you question yourself on that mound more than 3 straight balls to a guy you know that you should go right after. Sometimes you just lose the strike zone and you don't know why.
And no doubt about this one, it's in there, 3-1.
Stealing that strike on 3-0 was important, but you don't want to miss over the heart of the plate in this situation. I gotta believe he's going to be way more aggressive right here.
Three and 2 the count for Rafael Devers.
3 balls.
3 runs already home here. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Mancini moving back, still ranging back, and that is into the visitors' bullpen, a home run. So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field. 19th home run for him on the season as they've widened this lead to 8 now. We're watching an impressive power display today. With that one, these two teams have now hit a combined 5 homers in this game.
Yeah, Matty V. Well, D-Row, you kind of expect a high-scoring game with that green monster here at Fenway.
Yeah, it changes your whole mindset. Right center's out of the equation. Dead right field's out of the equation. Goes to 380 at its deepest part. Unless you want to hit one down the pesky pole, you're looking to pepper that green monster.
Here's the second baseman now, Dustin Pedroia. He swings, and it's a line drive to left center. And Pedroia's going to have himself extra bases. The throw into second.
Well, he was definitely struggling coming into this one, but I think we can say that cold streak is officially over. That's his second hit of the game, and it goes for extra bases. We'll see now if this game proves to be a huge turning point for him.
Michael Rooker comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one.
Michael Rooker.
Stepping in now, Christian Vasquez, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball one. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. One 0 count. Here it is. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike one anyway. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. The 1-2. No one out with a runner at second. Heading out towards shallow right. Here comes Mancini. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
The right fielder, number 99, Allen.
One man is out in the Red Sox 7th, and that brings up the outfielder Alex Verdugo. First offering on its way.
And think about it. In game 1 of this series, they've already had to go deep into their bullpen. This could affect them for the rest of the weekend if they don't get really good starting pitching.
The 1-0. Misses, ball 2. The 2-0 on the way. He pulls this one into right, and that's in there. Base hit. Pedroia rounds the corner and is headed home. Safe at the plate, and they now lead by 9.
Well, that run won't be charged against him, but he's still disappointed. His job is to shut the door down when they call on him, and he just couldn't get it done there.
At the plate now, Kevin Pillar, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. This, of course, his second appearance in the inning as they've now batted around. The 1-0 pitch on the way. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time. Now the 2-0. Out in front of a fastball as this is ripped down the left field line. That's going to be a fair ball. And they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double.
Now batting, the left fielder, Andrew Benintendi.
Into the box now, Andrew Benintendi, as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1. The 1-0.
That's ball 2.
Somebody's getting frustrated. He's not used to getting hit around like this.
2-0 on the way. And now a called strike that time as the zone expands a bit here. It's 2-1 now. Seven runs have crossed the plate in the inning. Hey. 2-2 now. From the belt, kicks and deals. Got him swinging in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Benintendi is retired, 2 down now.
Good pitch there. That was a nice job by his battery mate to complete the play first after the ball hit the dirt.
Now at the plate, J.D. Martinez. He went deep to the tune of a 3-run job his last time up.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile. But, hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
1-0 the count. From the belt, kicks and deals. Little chopper back to the mound. And it's in time at first. And hallelujah, the side is retired. But a big inning here as 7 runs cross the plate, and this lead grows even wider. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. The Red Sox lead it 13-4. Ryan Brazier has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 70, Ryan Brazier.
Now at the plate, Ramon Urias. He'll have a new pitcher waiting for him as we begin their half of the 8th.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Down and away, ball 1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And he lays off for a ball, 2-1. And the pitch.
Ball 3.
It's going to be back to some serious tee work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
Good battle. Count remains full. Payoff pitch one more time. Popped him up. Vasquez is there. Makes the play, 1 away.
The right fielder,
well, this has been a bullpen game for some time now, but let's go back and review the performances of the 2 starters, neither of whom turned in an outing to remember. Digging in now, Trey Mancini. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
And he's got to build off that last AB. He battled. Usually when you battle, you get in that swing mode. A lot of pitches, you'll swing at the rosin bag. I love the fact that he was able to work a double in last at bat. Let's see if we get more of the same right here.
now batting, designated hitter, Renato Nunez.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Renato Nunez. Only 4 outs remaining for them to try and rally back in this one. First offering on its way.
Ball 1. Ball 1, no strike.
The 1-0.
That's the ball.
He may be down 2-0 after those first 2 pitches in this AB, but those are pitches he can feel pretty good about. They didn't miss by a whole lot, so it's not like he's all over the place.
Devers has got it, and that wraps up the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Orioles. They trail in this wild affair. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go, and that'll bring up the shortstop and one of the better two-strike hitters in baseball, Xander Bogaerts. Here comes the first pitch. This one up. Alberto has a play. One down.
Now back, first baseman, Michael Chavis.
Ready for another shot now, Michael Chavis. He scored after reaching on a single in his last time up. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone.
Hey, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, that's right where you want to miss. Any lower, and he'll probably make you pay for it.
1-1 the count. And the pitch. Softly hit to the left side. And plenty of time over there at third to get a glove up, and there are 2 down.
The third baseman, Rafael Devers.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Rafael Devers. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Inside, ball 1.
Skied into straightaway right. Mancini will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. They still lead this one by a comfortable margin. Nate Eovaldi comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th.
17, Nathan Eovaldi.
So striding forward now, Hanser Alberto starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
First delivery to him on the way. This one's down to third. Devers fields it cleanly. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
Now batting, the left fielder.
A reminder to stick around here after the game comes to an end here at Fenway, as we'll have post-game highlights at the conclusion of the broadcast. So coming to the plate, Anthony Santander. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. And here's a called strike at the knees. Don't think he liked that one too much, but it's 0-1. And he falls behind 0-2. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Chopped at third, but this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Into the box now, Austin Hayes. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Here's the first pitch to him. Called a strike on the outer half. 0-1. And it's 1-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it. Throw on to first, and the Red Sox have taken the opener here at home as this ball game is over.
If you want to know what this game was decided, that's easy. Look no further than the 7th inning. That big rally and the crooked number on the scoreboard proved to be all the difference.
13-4 the way this one ends. Both Sox used a nice 5th inning to take the lead, and they never gave it back. Martin Perez earns win number 4 on the season. Wade LeBlanc permitted 6 earned runs to come across in the losing effort. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
The winning pitcher is Martin Perez. His record is now 4-1. The loss goes to Wade LeBlanc. He falls to 5-3. Time of the ball game, 4 hours and 19 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at Fenway Park, 37,755. We'd like to thank the Red Sox Nation for their continuing support and remind you to please drive home safely. Good night.